and I would like to welcome all the students, their viewers, back to the PABSON's teaching program. Since this was interrupted for some critical situation, we are again back here to continue this program so that the distant students may get a very good space or platform to study even being at home. So let us begin. Last time when I was here, I taught you a topic from class 10. It was chemical reaction. Today I am here to continue the part from chemistry again, and it is acid, base and salt. Let us read all these topics one by one. So have a look on the screen, please. Then the screen, some objectives are shown. You can see you need to read the definition of acid, base and salt, characteristics of each of them, classifying acids and bases on their strength, differences between acid and base in alkali, neutralization chemical reaction between acid and bases, salt and their types on the basis of their nature. Anyway, these are the objectives that we will meet after we complete this topic, and I would like to request all these students to make a very proper judgment on their own after we complete this topic. So let us begin. The first, there is acids. You must know acids means something that is sour in taste. I mean to say, acids are those chemical compounds which are mostly sour in taste. Mostly means what? Not all the acids are sour, but most of them. Let's say quantitatively more than 98% of acids found in this nature are those acids which are artificially synthesized in chemical lab are sour in taste. Some of them are not sour, and these acids are stearic acid, boric acid and salicylic acid. These three acids are acids but non-sour, but rest of the others which have been found till now are sour in taste. So let us read more on acids. I said acids are chemical compound. Acids are hydrogen containing compound. They contain hydrogen in them for sure. So whenever acids are dissolved in water, they produce hydrogen ion. That is why we can say that acids are hydrogen containing compound. It is hydrogen ion due to which we feel sour taste, because that hydrogen ion causes taste buds present in our tongue to be stimulated and we feel sour. See here some examples along with what happens when they are dissolved in water. The fact just I said now, HCl, this is one of the well-known acids. This is mineral acid. This is inorganic acid. Anyway, I will talk about what organic acid is and what inorganic acid is, what mineral acid is, and what are all the edible acids later. But see, just HCl means hydrochloric acid, and when this acid is dissolved in water, it produces hydrogen ion and chloride ion. See, when hydrochloric acid is dissolved in water, let's write here water. When hydrochloric acid is dissolved in water, it produces hydrogen ion. It breaks down into two opposite ions, electropositive ion and electronegative ion. The first one is hydrogen ion. See another example, H2SO4. You must know this is kingly chemical, the king of chemical, let's say. It is one of the strongest acid. It is used in various industries for many other applications, means it has wide range of application in the real world, and it causes many things to dissolve in it. It has very low pH value, means it is very strong. That is why it is called kingly chemical. Anyway, it is H2SO4 sulfuric acid. So what happens when it is dissolved in water? See, when it is dissolved in water, it also produces hydrogen ion and sulfate ion. See, this is hydrogen ion. Let us take one more example of acid. This is nitric acid, one of the minerals acid. It is also artificially synthesized in chemical lab. When it is dissolved in water, it also produces hydrogen ion and nitrate ion. See, all these chemicals have produced hydrogen ion in aqueous solution. Aqueous means with water. So acids are hydrogen containing compound. This hydrogen makes our taste bud stimulated to make us feel sour. Most interesting. Let me take one more acid that is not mineral but organic, but poor acid, I mean to say weak acid. See, let me write here, focus here carefully, CH3COOH, acetic acid. This is one of the weak acids. It also produces hydrogen ion, but quite less in water than these mineral acids, which are supposed very strong. Not supposed, they are strong actually. So see here, CH3COO minus plus H plus. Look, hydrogen ion is anyhow produced because these are acid chemicals. So finally, what is acid? See, acids are those chemical compounds which produces hydrogen ion when they are dissolved in water, and they are mostly sour in taste. Okay, I think you understood well about this acid. See one more time, this is hydrochloric acid, this is sulfuric acid, this is nitric acid, and this is acetic acid. Let me make you some more thing about this hydrogen ion and making our tongue feel sour taste. Actually, when this hydrogen ion is released in water, since it is very reactive and unstable in nature, it immediately react with water and it form H3O plus ion. This is hydronium ion. This is hydronium ion, which immediately forms as soon as hydrogen ion is released in aqueous solution. Means this is the major ion, a region that makes you feel acids are sour. That's fine, I guess. So it is hydronium ion which forms in water, and the presence of what makes us feel sour. So these are acids anyway, and I already mentioned which three acids are non-sour. Number one, stearic acid, S-T-E-A-R-I-C, stearic acid is non-sour acid. Boric acid is another one which is non-sour, and salicylic acid. Look, salicylic cyclic acid, this is another non-sour, means these three acids you need to remember, these are non-sour acids. I think you got clear points. So let us rub all these out. You can closely look on this screen and revise it or remind it, or you may note it down in your copy. See there the screen, there are two types of acids discussed. Classification of acids on the basis of their strength, means how strong they are and how weak they are. The first paragraph is about strong acid. Strong acids are those acids which undergo almost complete ionization in aqueous solution and produces large concentration of hydrogen ions. Due to the more hydrogen ion concentration, they are good conductors of electricity and have low pH value. For example, HCl means hydrochloric acid, H2SO4 means sulfuric acid, and HCNO3 means, of course, nitric acids. So just to focus, these acids are minerals acid because they are all manufactured artificially in chemical lab. They are prepared from various minerals that are found on the Earth's crust. So they are dangerous in nature. They are corrosive too, and they cause burning sensation in our skin. So we must handle these acids with very care. Certain terms and conditions will always be found written on their bottle when you are buying it from respective market, because they are dangerous and corrosive in nature. They cause burning sensation, I said. So whenever these acids are to be handled for some minor reasons, they are first diluted with water so that they become quite less strong, so that they become weak. Because most of the experiments that we deal in chemical lab below class 10 don't require strong concentrated acids. So see, I said these acids are strong acid, HCl, H2SO4, HNO3. This means hydrochloric acid, I said, hydrochloric acids. And this I said sulfuric acid, and this one nitric acid. Look, these are all mineral acid, because I said they are all prepared artificially in lab by using various minerals that are found on the Earth's crust. So what happens actually when they are dissolved in water? See, I said when HCl is dissolved in water, it produces hydrogen ion. See, but when hydrochloric acid is dissolved in water, all the molecules that we have dissolved in water almost undergo ionization, means it breaks down into two opposite ions and produces hydrogen ion in large concentration. Suppose you are dissolving 100 molecules of hydrochloric acid in water, you are trying to show, then almost 98 molecules, 99 molecules undergo ionization in water, means produces large concentration of hydrogen ion. That is why they are strong in nature. So they are called strong acid. Since large concentration of hydrogen ions are produced in water, they conduct electricity very well, because ions are responsible for carrying electrons from one position to another. So conducting current is easier with the solution of hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid, because they are strongest of others. So you must know this. So 2 points, mainly 2 points, remember 2 points. Number 1, almost complete ionization, means when they are dissolved in water, they undergo almost complete ionization. And number 2nd point that you should not forget, they produce large concentration of hydrogen ion. They produce large concentration of hydrogen ion. This is the part you need to remember. So not forget this. Why these acids are strong? Because they undergo almost complete ionization in water and they produce large concentration of hydrogen ion there. That is why they are good conductor of electricity in the aqueous solution. So this is what made them strong acids of all. So what are weak acids? See, I said this is all about strong acid. See, what are weak acids? Weak acids. I think the name itself is enough to understand some part of it actually. Weak means having less strength, which produce less concentration of hydrogen ion in aqueous solution. Because they produce less concentration of hydrogen ion, they are poor conductor of electricity. So carrying out electrons is quite difficult there because ions are less. So weak acids are those acids which undergo very less ionization or partial ionization in aqueous solution and produce low concentration of hydrogen ion. They are called weak acid. And let me mention you, most of the organic acid are weak acid. Most of the organic acids are weak in nature because they produce less concentration of hydrogen ion in aqueous solution. So example C, acetic acid, it is one of the weak acids. Carbonic acid, it is also one of the weak acid. Likewise, though it is mineral, this phosphoric acid I am talking about, this phosphoric acid is also one of the weak acids, though it is not organic, but so I may write here phosphoric acid as 3PO4. It is not organic, but it is weak acid, phosphoric acid. You can write some other examples as well, like citric acid, like citric, you can write oxalic acid. There are so many different types of acids are found in nature. These are all actually, except this, they are all naturally occurring acids. So we say organic acids. You can write tartaric acid. Okay. So one more acid let me mention here, because you have been using it, you have been continuously eating it in your daily kitchen, and that is lactic acid. I think you are consuming that milk and its product on regular basis, means you are consuming lactic acids regularly. So it is also one of the acids, and that is needed to our body for different kinds of metabolism in different cells and tissues. So I think you have come to understand what strong acid is and what strong acid is and what weak acids are, and how we categorize them on the basis they produce hydrogen ion concentration in water. Okay, Let us move to next part of it. See the screen once. There are two types of acids, and this time acids are classified on the basis from where they are obtained, how they are made. Anyway, their main base is they are strong and they are weak. See, they are the fact. Organic acids are those acids which are obtained naturally from different parts of plants and animals and have hydrocarbons as one of the main constituents are called organic acids. Hydrocarbon means hydrogen and carbon. In every organic compounds, hydrogen and carbon are present as one of the main constituent element. So, this is the point you need to understand. Organic acids are edible in nature, means they can be consumed, they can be eaten. They produce less concentration of hydrogen ions in the solution and conduct a very low amount of electricity. I talked about this fact already before. For example, acetic acid, formic acid, you can see their molecular formula there. Ascorbic acid, the formula of acetic acid CH3COOH, formic acid HCOOH, and ascorbic acid H2C6H6O6. This is molecular formula of each of them written there. You can find it out there. And let me describe something more about this organic acid actually. Organic acid, see. Let me first clear it out. Organic acid, simply it is not much difficult to understand. Look, organic acids. Organic acids are number one, naturally occurring. Naturally occurring in different parts of plants and animal. Okay, animals fat and plants fat. Better to say. They are weak acid because they produce less concentration of hydrogen ion in water. And another interesting thing about them is they are edible. They are all less or more source of vitamin C. So these are needed for our body for various metabolism. They actually improve our immunity and fighting strength of our body with diseases. So acids are compulsory, required to be eaten every day. And we do so while eating our breakfast, while taking our breakfast, having dinner, lunch, we somehow consume it. Anyway, let's move to its example. I said HCOOH, this is formic acid, and formic acid is found on the stings of ants, red ants. You might have been through such experience in which you have been bitten by red ants and it was chilling effect somewhere on the screen of yours. When that was tested, it felt sour because it was formic acid released by that ants. So it is also useful for our body. Likewise, CH3COOH, acetic acid, it is also useful for our body. And I said lactic acid, citric acid, carbonic acid, ascorbic acid, oxalic acids, all are natural and useful acids to us. So next, inorganic, see, I don't need to explain it more, you know why? Because just the name is different and the way it is categorized is different, otherwise the main theme is same. Inorganic acids are those acids which are not organic, right? Means which are prepared artificially in chemical lab by combining different minerals found on the Earth's crust. Since they are prepared from various minerals found on the Earth's crust, they are strong in terms of their corrosive nature, in terms they burn our skin when a few drops fall on it, and they produce large concentration of hydrogen ion when they are dissolved in water, and they produce they flow electricity very well. That is why they are strong. And the same acids are inorganic too. Just the name is different, I said, because they are not found from the parts of plants and animal. But one interesting fact you need to know. The acid, we say HCl, this is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is continuously produced in our gastric gland in the stomach. This is continuously produced in our gastric glands of stomach. You know why? Because it kills microbes, it kills germs and other unnecessary living or harmful living parts present in what we eat, and provide a very smooth digestion and protect our body from infection as well. So, this is all about acids, definition, types of acids, what happens when they are dissolved in water, what is hydronium ion, and what are the three acids that are non-sour, and categorization of them on the basis they are found where and how they are prepared and how much hydrogen ion concentration is produced. Anyway, this is the end of today's lecture. I guess you understood well about it, and in case you haven't understood, don't you worry, tomorrow also I will remind you back on the same platform.